So it's been about 3 months now since we finished our house, and I've been taking a break from it. You get pretty burned out after spending about a year trying to build a home. So finally decided to go ahead and try to finish up a few things around here. So decided I'd get the shelves done in the laundry room, and then that way I can go ahead and do the last couple videos on the house and wrap up the video series on the log cabin. So I went to go do some shelving for the laundry room. When I went to make the video, I was missing the first day eclipse. So anyway, just to kind of bring you up to speed before we jump into the video that I do have, we're going to make 2 shelves that are 5 feet long and 1 foot deep, and we're going to make that out of some 3/4 inch spruce, and we're gonna stain it dark just like we did the doors in the house. We're going to put 2 coats of polyurethane on it, and then we're going to make us some the brackets to hold up the shelf. It's going to be made out of black pipe. So we're going to be using 3/4 inch black pipe to make the brackets to hold up the shelf. And so here's the video clips that I do have. So we'll take a closer look here at the brackets that we made for the shelf out of black pipe. So the way this bracket is made, we end up with a 3/4 inch flange, and then we have a 2-inch piece of pipe, an elbow, a 90-degree elbow, and then a 6-inch piece of pipe and another 3/4 inch flange. So we're only doing one flange. One flange goes on the wall and the other flange goes on the shelf. Since there's only one flange on the shelf, we're shooting for somewhere near the middle of the shelf. So when I put this to where it would line up with the wall, with the back of the shelf, this flange here ends up being about 1 inch off the middle, and I feel like that's close enough. That should work for this application. So for our top shelf, we're gonna have it where we can hang our clothes on it. So we're gonna have a piece of pipe that kind of goes in front to be able to hang clothes on. So the only thing different in this bracket is that instead of a 90-degree fitting here, we have a T fitting so that we can continue out the front. So then out of the T, we have a 2-inch pipe and an elbow. That'll be on each side. And then in the middle piece, instead of an elbow, we have a T. And then we're just going to cut us a length of pipe, however long to make for the proper length of the shelf. And then that piece of pipe is where we're going to hang our clothes. So we're going to lay these out right now. We're going to get some measurements, and we're going to cut this length of pipe that should go in between all these brackets. When I started this project, I wasn't for sure how big of a piece of pipe I was going to end up needing to go in between for the front, for the closet rod portion of it. Turns out this is a 60-inch shelf, so it's a 5-foot shelf. It turns out that all I needed was a 24-inch piece of pipe to go in between those. But the problem is I didn't know what I needed, so I bought a 36-inch piece of pipe, and so I'm going to have to cut this down and rethread this end. A 24-inch piece of pipe is a common piece that you can find in a home improvement store, so if you're trying to replicate this same thing, you'll be able to just go buy 2 pieces of 24-inch long pipe, and you should be able to do the same thing without needing a pipe vise and a pipe threader. I'm lucky enough that actually I have a lot of hand-me-down tools that I've gotten through the years. People in my family are pretty much do-it-yourselfers, so I've inherited a great deal of tools. Luckily, these would be expensive to buy if I would have to go out and buy these. So our pipes are all cleaned and degreased. So we use some degreaser basically to get the oil, the cutting oil off of it that we've just put on, and then to help get the stickers and stuff like that off. So it's all cleaned and degreased, ready to paint. Now all the other pipe too that we bought at the store, it'll have some kind of residue on it too, and you got to make sure you do some kind of degreasing on them. I just use whatever I got. So right now I just end up using some carburetor cleaner because that's just what I had laying around. But any kind of, like, I don't know, cleaning solvent will work. Probably a brake cleaner or anything like that. Use mineral spirits sometimes, paint thinner. to get it degreased. So we got our shelves. We've got them 2 coats of polyurethane on each one of these shelves, so they're ready to go. We got our black pipe. We've got it all painted flat black. It's ready to go. So we've already screwed the outer 2 brackets to this top shelf. So this is our upper shelf, and screwed just the 2 brackets here. This middle one actually ended up being just a little bit longer, so you can actually flex this about 1/4 of an inch, you know, one way or the other. So I'm going to just, when I go mount this, I'll mount this on the wall, and then this should be able to adjust. Either you can pull it in with screws to the wall, or the wall will push it back out, and I'll just kind of let it find where it wants to be. And then after these outer 2 are mounted to the wall, I'll go ahead and screw this one to the shelf, and then I'll screw this one to the wall. So this upper shelf here, this one is the one designed to hang clothes on. So the idea behind it is, drop those boards, is that this bar right here, you'll be able to hang your clothes on in the laundry room. These are laundry room shelves. So this shelf right here is going to be our bottom shelf, and the point of this bottom shelf is it's going to go right above the washer and dryer, and it's going to try to hide all those connections. So you've got where your hoses and you've got your plug-ins and everything, and we're going to try to hide those connections, or at least take your eye off of them. It won't completely hide them. So normally the way we would use these right angle brackets is we would just probably center them and make sure everything's all nice and even, and screw them here to the shelf, just kind of like we did this one, and then go mount it on the wall. But the issue I have is that I've got plug-ins in the odd spots, and I've got hose connections, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to try to put these where I don't have an obstruction. So I'll probably be able to center this one. I'll probably be able to space this one from the edge so it looks fairly decent. But the problem I'm going to run into is this other side. This is where my hose connections are, and the hose connections are probably 2 inches from the wall. And I need a little more than 2 inches to be able to screw this flange to the wall. So basically my choice would be, I can butt this right against the wall here, and then it'll be right on the edge of the shelf, but then this back bracket will slightly probably overlap the trim piece on my washer and dryer, or my washer's hose connection box. Or I can go all the way over to here about 18 inches and miss the box by going this way, but then this shelf is unsupported on the side. And then so my third choice is, since this is a wall on this side, is I can actually point my bracket sideways, attach it to the side wall, come over and mount that to the shelf. So I've got 3 choices on how I want to do this bracket. I'm just going to have to wait and see till I get in the room and figure out exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to gather this stuff up, I'm going to take it back to the house, I'm going to gather up my painted screws, my drill, and a level. We'll see if I can get to mounting these, and then I'll be back and I'll show you the finished result. Well, we've got our shelves hung here in the laundry room. So our upper shelf, you can see we're going to be able to hang up, put our extra hangers on here and hang up our clothes as we're doing the laundry. And then our lower shelf here, we've tried to get that as close to the washer's dryer as we can without covering up any of our connections. So I think it does kind of help hide them as best as we can. The corner over there was a little tight, so it wouldn't fit on the back wall, so we did have to put that one bracket on the side wall. But I think it turned out all right. It helps take your eyes off the washer and dryer connections and gives you something else to look at. So I think it turned out pretty good. Pretty happy. We've had this blank wall here for a long time, so I think I'm happy that we finally got some shelves on here. So there it is. Thanks for watching.